this is why Calafiori for them is crucial. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, as always, we touch on the transfer market, also linked to the Euros, fantastic debut for Germany with Wirtz and Musiala, but also Riccardo Calafiori, great impact with Italy, and much more. We will also touch on Amadou Onana, and also something to say on Erik ten Hag. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with the Euros. Congratulations to all the team that won the first opening game, but we're still entering into the initial games for many national teams. Big impact for Italy defender Riccardo Calafiori. Many people already know that he did a special season at Bologna. This left-footed centre-back. What's the situation with Riccardo Calafiori? He did fantastic on his debut with Italy, but for the entire season under Thiago Motta at Bologna. Now Thiago Motta is Juventus manager, and we can keep saying that Juventus remain the favourite to sign Riccardo Calafiori. Juventus are working on Riccardo Calafiori deal since January. They have the green light from the player. Calafiori is keen on a move to Juventus. The contract, the salary is not a problem, but the real issue is Bologna, because Bologna, and especially their president Saputo, really want to keep the player, and they will make life difficult for Juventus or any other club interested in Riccardo Calafiori. They really want to keep him, also because they know that next season they will be in Champions League and they will already lose an important player like Joshua Zirkzee, who has release clause of 40 million euros. This is why Calafiori for them is crucial, and this is why Bologna will fight to keep the player at the club. But there is one more reason. The reason is that Basel in Switzerland, the club that signed Riccardo Calafiori 2 years ago from Roma, they have a percentage of the future sale of Riccardo Calafiori, and this over 40% of the future sale of the player, over 6 million euros. So it's a big percentage for Riccardo Calafiori future sale, and this is also why for Bologna it's not easy to make a normal price for Calafiori, but has to be bigger because of this percentage. So Juventus are still there. Juventus want to fight for it. Thiago Motta at Juventus now considers Calafiori as a crucial piece of his future Juventus, so Juve will insist for Calafiori. Juve have the player keen on the move, but now it really depends on what they will do in negotiations with Bologna, and will not be easy. And also Bologna, I can guarantee to you, during the Euros will not entertain negotiations, because they still hope to keep the player at the club, or just in case if some crazy proposal could arrive from abroad, maybe from England. So this is Bologna hope, but Juventus are still there. Let's see what's going to happen on this topic. What's going to happen also with Wirtz and Musiala is very clear for this summer. These are two fantastic, wonderful talents and players, two superstars, we can say. They are super young, born in 2003, but still easy to say that they are and will be superstars in European football. The impact with Germany on the opening game was amazing. What we can say on these two players? I'm receiving many questions, especially after their wonderful game. They obviously didn't need that one to show their quality, but once again we can see how good are Wirtz and Musiala. For Florian Wirtz, it's very clear. Bayer Leverkusen made it clear this summer the player is not leaving. When Xabi Alonso met with Bayer Leverkusen board to discuss his future, it was end of March, beginning of April, Xabi Alonso got the guarantee directly from the board that Florian Wirtz was not leaving the club this summer. So the message was quite clear. He's not leaving. Florian Wirtz is staying, but next summer, summer 25, it could be different, because there will be many clubs, but really many clubs interested in Florian Wirtz. At the moment, obviously, there is interest from Germany, because Bayern will obviously be there for a German player, a German top player like Florian Wirtz, so Bayern will be there, but also clubs from England will be there, for sure. This is guaranteed, even if now the situation is really quiet. And it's also true that there is a special appreciation from Real Madrid. People at Real Madrid believe that Florian Wirtz has something of Real Madrid style, so this is their feeling on the player. And then let me say, I know that Barcelona financial situation right now is really complicated, but I can guarantee to you that obviously, again, financial fair play make it today almost impossible for Barcelona, but in the future we will see. And the Barcelona director Deco is in love with Florian Wirtz, but since long time. Deco knows Wirtz very well since he was almost a kid, and he considers Florian Wirtz one of the future superstars of football since he was like 15, 16, so he knows the player really well. Real Madrid, as I mentioned, consider Florian Wirtz a player with Real Madrid style, and I think the future of Xabi Alonso could be important. If one day Xabi Alonso will be at Real Madrid, for sure he will push to have Florian Wirtz at the club. So we will see what happens. Now it's time to respect Bayer Leverkusen, because Florian Wirtz is a crucial player for them, and is gonna stay this season, so we will see what happens in the future in 2025. And then what happens also with Jamal Musiala, because it's really important to say for Musiala that Bayern contract expires in summer 2026. Bayern already prepared a new contract proposal for Musiala. Bayern are extending the contract of Stanisic, the contract also of Pavlovic, so Bayern are working on contract extensions. And for Musiala, they will make a really special one in terms of money, salary, so everything is set for the Bayern contract proposal already since March, April. They prepared everything. After the Euros, the discussions with his agent will restart. But what's important to say also for Jamal Musiala is that this year, the upcoming months will be crucial to avoid any problem, because otherwise in summer 25 could be a problem for Bayern to have the player under contract just for 1 year, because the interest is strong also in this case, especially from England, because many clubs have been monitoring Jamal Musiala. Many clubs are waiting to see what happens there. For example, we mentioned many times Manchester City. They are a big fan of Jamal Musiala in terms of talent, but again, this is something that will depend on Bayern. Bayern have the possibility to extend this contract, and Bayern want to make it happen. Losing a player like Musiala, a German superstar like Musiala, would be a big problem for Bayern. So this is going to be a crucial point. And then, guys, two things to clarify on other topics you're asking me. Amadou Onana, we mentioned in the last video that for Amadou Onana, Everton believe that something could happen. This is the feeling they have at the club around Onana. This is also why at the moment they are not accepting any proposal from Manchester United for Jarrad Brantwaite. Man United offered £35 million plus add-ons. Everton said no. They want at least £65-70 million for Brantwaite. So this is why love for Manchester United is not easy in this negotiation. But what's important to say is also that Everton expects some club to move for Amadou Onana. At the moment, they have not received any formal proposal from Arsenal. We had rumors about that, but at the moment Arsenal have not made formal proposals. They've been tracking Onana. He's a player they've had in a list also last summer, also in the January transfer window. Then Arsenal decided not to enter in conversations. They keep monitoring Onana for months, but at the moment there is nothing in terms of direct contact or bid. So we will see what happens. But the expectation they have at Everton is to see some club moving for Amadou Onana. A club that is going to move in the next days is going to be Manchester United, centre-back but not only, also left-back. Something could still happen in the midfield too, the new striker, so Man United will be busy with many things, but the contract extension of Erik ten Hag is getting really close. So everything is going very well in the conversations between Ten Hag and Manchester United. Man United hope to make it happen as soon as possible, even before the beginning of the new season, because they believe that this is a crucial step to make all the people aware of the trust they have in Erik ten Hag after a long review. So they already decided to confirm, obviously, Erik ten Hag, but showing that with a contract extension would mean, okay, we trust you and we give you a new contract, we give you the keys of Manchester United project as a manager for the future years. So this is a crucial step for Man United and for Ineos. Conversations with the agents of Erik ten Hag are going well. There are still details to clarify, but Man United hope to make it happen before the beginning of the new season. This will be really important for Man United strategy. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. We are mentioning many things, from Florian Wirtz to Musiala, Riccardo Calafiori. Which club should go for these players in the future, or maybe this summer in the case of Calafiori? And also, what's your feeling on Amadou Onana, Erik ten Hag extension? I wait for your comments here. As always, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fab. Ciao!